we just finished the first question. Now we want to go into the second question. Now, the second question is, if we are having 60487 base 10. Now, to solve the expanded notation of this, what's the first thing we are supposed to do? We look at the power and write out an increasing value or increasing digit on the power of each number. That is, here we'll be having 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, to write out the expanded notation of these, what are we going to say? The solution, we are going to say what? We'll be having 6 times 10 raised to the power of 4 plus 0 times 10 raised to the power of 3 plus 4 times 10 raised to the power of 2 plus 8 times 10 raised to the power of 1 plus 7 times 10 raised to the power of 0. Now, to solve this, we have only one more step to finish the expanded notation of this. So what does it entail? It means 6 times 10 raised to the power of 4 means what? 10,000 plus 0 times 10 raised to the power of 3 means 1,000 plus 4 times 10 raised to the power of 2 means what? 100 plus 8 times 10 raised to the power of 1 means 8 plus 7 times 10 raised to the power of 0. And I told you any number raised to the power of 0 is what? Is 1. So this is the second example to number-based system, and the second example dealing with the binary system. So that's that. Then what else do we want to do? Can we all try this all together? If we're having 5014 base 10. So to solve this question, what did I tell us? We have to move to the last number and write out an increasing value of 10 digits that comprises of a decimal system, which are what? 0, 1, 2, and 3. So to solve this now, we what? 5 times 10 raised to the power of 3 plus 0 times 10 raised to the power of 2 plus 1 times 10 raised to the power of 1 plus 4 times 10 raised to the power of 0. Are we there? Then here we are going to have what? 5 times 1,000 plus 0 times 100 plus 1 times 10 plus 4 times 1. Are we good to go? That is the expanded notation. Now let us try these questions. A particular kind of question that deals with decimal. Maybe let us try this question 50.123 base 10. Now, to solve this particular kind of question, we don't really have to panic. That is, before the decimal number, what are we going to do? The first thing I just really want us to understand is, number one, whenever we are dealing with our graph, we always have our positive y-axis, our positive x-axis, our negative y-axis, and our negative x-axis. Now, because of the decimal point in this particular place, every number before the decimal point, what are the numbers before the decimal point? That's 0 and 5. These are the two numbers before the decimal point. Now, because these two numbers are there, they are before the decimal point, we are going to regard here as what? As 0, and here as what? As 1. That is, any number before the decimal point will be regarded as what? An increasing number of the decimal system. That is from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then any numbers after the decimal system will be regarded as what? -1, -2, and -3. That is, from our graph, I told us here we are having a positive y-axis, here we are having a positive x-axis. Here we are having what? A negative y-axis, and here we are having what? A negative x-axis. That is, at this point, any number that moves here will be positive. 1, 2, 3. At this point, any number that will move here will be what? -1, -2, -3. And don't forget, this serves as our origin. This is our origin, which is 0. Do we get that? So that is, after 0, if we are moving to after the decimal point, the power there will be -1, -2, -3. How will you do it? Now to solve this, so what we are going to say is to write out the expanded notation of this will be what? 5 times 10 raised to the power of 1 plus 0 times 10 raised to the power of 0 plus 1 times 10 raised to the power of what? Minus 1 plus 2 times 10 raised to the power of what? Minus 2 plus 3 times 10 raised to the power of what? Minus 3. So let's continue from here. So what are we going to have here? We have what? 5 times what's 10 raised to the power of 1? That is 10 plus 0 times, and told you that any number raised to the power of 0, what will it give us? 1 plus, here, what are we going to have? 1 times. And I used to tell my students something, that is, whenever we are having a raised to power of negative number, this negative number changes to 1 over. That is, whenever you are seeing a number that is carrying a negative number like this, so it will be having 1 over 10 raised to the power of 1. That is, this negative will change to 1 divided by. It will change to 1 divided by. Then you write 10 raised to the power of what? Of 1. Write 10 raised to the power of 1. I would have loved to break this down. I can decide to break this down right now using indices. Okay, but I don't really just want it to be complex. That was why I said note that whenever you see a number having a negative as a power, the negative then changes to 1 divided by. That is 1 over. Then you write 10 raised to the power of 1. Now the same thing, let us do that to this one. That will be 2 times. The negative here will change to what? 1 over. Then we are writing 10 raised to the power of 2. Plus here we are also writing what? 3 times the negative here as a power change to what? 1 over 10 raised to the power of 3. This is the expanded notation of this question. Thank you.